Welcome back to the Montezuma Blitzball League. This is Game 8 of the 2025 season. We got the two new teams of 2025 with two captains playing at a very high level. Should be a great game today. And we'll get right into the bat toss to decide home field advantage.
Home.
Mallards, our home team. All right, I'm here with the captain of the Mallards, Lane. Y'all are off to a pretty good start this year. You're playing at a high level. What do you think's the key to beating the Hurricanes today?
Probably just the same thing as always, just throwing a lot of strikes, putting the ball in play, and just having fun and just enjoy ourselves out here.
All right, I'm here with the captain of the Hurricanes, Eric. Y'all are off to a pretty good start this year, but the Mallards are a really good hitting team. How do you plan on slowing their bats down today?
Definitely got to pitch better than last game. Last game didn't locate my pitches very well, and yeah, we gave up a decent amount last time, so we definitely got to pitch better today. Can't walk too many people either, so yeah, hopefully we can keep them at bay.
All right, let's get into the game. All right, we're about to get started here. These are two evenly matched teams, two very different teams, but should be a really competitive game today with maybe some playoff implications. And yeah, I'm excited to get into it. Starting pitcher today for the Mallards will be Dakota, looking to find his rhythm on the mound this year. Leadoff batter today for the Hurricanes will be Eric. Had a great start to the season, looking to keep his bat hot today. Here comes the 5-0 pitch to Eric. Two-seam right down the middle. Eric swings through it. Here comes the full count to Eric. Screwball hit up the middle. Dakota's going to field it, flip it back to Lane. They make the play at first. Good defensive play by the Mallards to get the first out of the inning. Second batter today for the Hurricanes will be Peyton. Here comes the first pitch to him. Knuckleball gets the top of the zone. What a pitch by Dakota. Here comes the 1-1. Two-seam, swing and a miss on the outside part of the plate. Here comes the 1-2 to Peyton. Curveball gets the top of the zone. What an at-bat by Dakota. Sits Peyton down. Great start for Dakota today. All right, third batter today for the Hurricanes will be Travis. Here comes the 3-0 to Travis. Hesitates. Curveball gets the outside part of the plate. What a pitch. Here's a 3-2 to Travis. Knuckleball hits him for the second time. Travis finds a way on base. First base runner for the Hurricanes and brings their captain back up to the plate. Comes the 3-0 to Eric. Two-seam. Gets the top of the zone. Here's the 3-1. Slider. Swing and a miss on a low pitch. Here comes the full count pitch to Eric. Curveball misses low. Eric finds a way on base. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. 1-1 pitch. Slider down the middle. Good pitch by Dakota. Another full count pitch on the way. Two-seam hit up the middle. Dakota's going to field it. Flip it back to Lane, and they get him out at first. Great fielding by the Mallards this inning. Dakota has his best inning on the mound this year so far. 0-0 heading into the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher today for the Hurricanes will be Peyton. Dakota will be leading off for the Mallards today. 1-0 pitch to Dakota. Down the middle, hit back up the middle. Peyton grabs it, steps on the mound, gets the first out. Second batter today for the Mallards will be their captain, Lane. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball gets the bottom of the zone. Great pitch, great spot. 3-2. Knuckleball, swing and a miss. Great pitch by Peyton. 2 up, 2 down. Great start for him. Jamal will be batting third for the Mallards today. First pitch to Jamal. Swing and a miss. Great spot. 4-2 pitch to Jamal. Fastball fouled off. Big pitch right here. Full count is high. Jamal gets first base, bringing Dakota, a hot hitter, back up to the plate. 3-0 pitch. Swung on, hit back up the middle. Peyton grabs it. We've seen some great fielding in this game. We go into the top of the second scoreless. Lane is coming in to relief Dakota. He's having a great start on the mound here in 2025. See if he can keep that up today. 1-1 pitch. Screwball gets in there. Lane's off to a good start. 3-2 pitch. Screwball gets in there. What an at-bat by Lane. Gets his first out of the game. Eric coming back up to the plate. Captain versus captain. Fastball hits the outside part of the plate. 0-1 pitch to Eric. Two-seam. What a spot. That's almost unhittable. What a pitch. 0-2. Screwball hit back up the middle. Dakota's going to grab it, flip it to Lane, and they get the out at first. Here comes the first pitch to Peyton. Slider gets in the 0-1 pitch. Two-seam nicks the outside part of the plate. Lane is on fire right now, getting all the spots. Peyton did not know what to do with that. 0-2 to Peyton. Fastball gets the inside part of the plate. Lane shuts them down in the second inning. Stays perfect on the mound. What a season he's having. Eric coming into the game as a relief pitcher. One of the Cy Young favorites. Has to go up against a really good hitting team today. 5-1 pitch to Lane. Two-seam misses outside. Eric walks Lane, and that'll bring Jamal up to the plate. Here's the 1-0. Riser gets the outside part of the plate. Great pitch, great spot. Here's the 1-1 to Jamal. Screwball, great pitch by Eric. Full count pitch. Screwball misses inside. Eric walks his first 2 base runners. All right, first and second, no outs. Eric's in a little bit of a jam here. Can he get out of it? First pitch to Dakota. Screwball misses high. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Dakota. Screwball hit, fouled off. Good swing by Dakota. 4-1 pitch. Two-seam hits the zone right at 80. Good spot. Good pitch. 4-2 pitch to Dakota. Swing and a miss on an inside Screwball. Gets his first out of the inning. Lane comes back up to the plate. Here's the 1-1 to Eric. Screwball hit down the line to Travis. Travis bobbles it. Tags Dakota. Lane's going to make it safe at first, but they lead runner out. 2 outs. First pitch to Jamal. Two-seam on the outside part of the plate. A lot of movement. 1-1 pitch to Jamal. Two-seam, swing and a miss. Eric's locking in. Full count pitch to Jamal. Screwball misses outside. That'll load the bases and bring Dakota back up to the plate. Big spot in the game. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Dakota up to the plate. Screwball stays high. 1-1 pitch to Dakota. Fastball fouled off. Dakota's right there. Here's the 2-2 to Dakota. He steps out. Hit back up the middle. It rolls past second base. Kyle is going to be safe at second. And that's a RBI single for Dakota. 4-0 to Lane. Screwball. That got the outside part of the plate. What a spot. That's insane. 4-1 pitch to Lane. Screwball gets the outside corner again. So we get another full count pitch. Fastball, fouled off. Third full count pitch of this at bat. Screwball hits him. Lane battles hard to get first. Another RBI. Score goes to 2-0 Mallards. First pitch to Jamal. Two-seam down the middle. Here comes the 0-1. Two-seam gets the outside part of the plate. Full count pitch to Jamal. Swing and a miss right at 80. Eric finally gets out of the inning. Struggled with the speed limit a lot. Lets up 2 runs. We head into the top of the third. That's their last chance to make up these points. 2-0 pitch to Travis. Two-seam fouled off. 3-1 pitch. Two-seam down the middle. A lot of movement. Good pitch by Lane. Here comes the 4-2 pitch. Screwball gets the strike zone. Travis swings and misses and gets the first out of the top of the third. 2 outs away from their second win of the year. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Two-seam swing and a miss. Here comes the 1-1. Another two-seam on the outside part of the plate. Lane is dialed in with that pitch. Here comes the full count pitch. Two-seam hit deep, high in the air. Jamal can't get over to the ball. Here comes the full count pitch. Misses inside. Needed base runner for the Hurricanes. Tying run comes up to the plate. First pitch to Peyton. Hit. Fouled off. Oh, 1 pitch to Peyton. Another two-seam. That's been his best pitch all day. Gets the second strike. 0-2 pitch to Peyton. Fastball gets the inside part of the plate, right on the corner. What a spot. 1 out away. Mallards are 1 out away from their second inning. Travis is the last hope. First pitch to him is a slider outside. 1-0 pitch to Travis. Swing and a miss on a screwball. Here's the 2-1. Fastball right down the middle. Hurricanes down to their last strike. Here's the 3-2. Screwball. Swing and a miss. Lane stays perfect on the mound. Mallards get their second win of the season. Hurricanes fall to 1-2. That's a big win for the Mallards. What a performance by Lane on the mound. All right, I'm here with Lane. Lane, you had a really good game. Y'all got another win. Good start to the season. How are you feeling after that game?
I'm feeling pretty good. I think we're all three feeling pretty good. It was a team win today. We all got on base, and me and Dakota both pitched pretty good. So it was really good to see the whole team contributed, and we played good defense and everything. So yeah. it's a good win.
All right, Eric, second loss in a row. Probably not how y'all saw this game going, giving up runs like that. But what do you got to do to improve heading into these next 2 games?
I definitely got to throw a lot more strikes. I was definitely struggling to hit the zone a lot this game and kind of struggling with the speed limit too, so definitely got to do better at that next game, and also got to get the bats going. We couldn't really get them going this game. Lane was dealing on the mound, so hopefully next game we can get the bats going better.
See y'all in the next one.